Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, go play. It's Nate and the Mutts here. Our new little visiting friend, Mr. Rusta. Good boy. Righto, who wants to go for a walk? Want to come for a walk? So what we've got is, he's only a puppy. So he had a bit of an issue, as mentioned in the last video, with at his home he had some new people coming due to the fires, needing somewhere to stay. And so they've got 3 or 4 big dogs, 1 puppy, and you'll see here how he gets a bit excited. Okay, let's go. Go play. Go play. Very good. So I've actually got some tug of wars going on here. Rusta, it's nothing to do. Rusta, it's nothing to do with you. Thank you. Good decision. Good decision. Very good boy. Good girl, princess. Good decision. Good boy. Yeah, come here. Come on. He just wants to go and play with the puppies, but he's not allowed. Come on. Rusta, come this way. Good boy. So he gets given some options. When he starts to focus on something too much or too long, like this, I'll show you in a second. Okay, Rusta, leave it, please. Leave it, or Farian. Very good. Thank you. Rusta, leave it, or Farian. Good decision. Very good. What happened is, good boy Neptune. You're going to play with him, are you? That's really not going to help my cause, but thanks for the effort. Rusta, come on. Come on, let's go this way. Let's come for a walk. So what happened there was, Miss Lulu, the big sort of cream Arab dog, was running past. He wanted to go up to and play with her, and I'll show a replay of when he goes up and touches her near her. Okay, Rusta, thank you. Very good. Good boy. Good decision. Go play. You got a toy, do you? You got a bottle. Very good. Good girl, Lulu. Okay, Rusta. 1 or leave it. Very good decision. Very good. So they're allowed to steal toys, but not when another dog's got it. Good boy. Good boys and girls. Very good. Good girl, princess. Jess, come down here. Neptune, come on. Come on. Oh, you got your own teddy, that's why you're not coming. So yeah, so when he went to move towards the other dog, I actually gave him a bit of a warning just before it, as I noticed he was looking in that direction and staring. So he gets the choice. For him, his naughty word I'm using at the moment, because his name is Rusta. Good boy, good Rusta. Is Farian. So if I actually, can you leave it please, Rusta? Rusta, leave it or Farian? Do you want to be Rustafarian? Rusta, I know you're eating grass. Poop. Wait, do you want to be Farian or do you want to leave it? Come here. Oh, good boy. I know you were just eating grass, I'm sorry. But it's the point of whatever you're doing, you've got to be able to stop them. So if you can't stop them, good girl, Penelope. Penny, leave her alone. Thank you, good girl. So it's the same with her. If you can't stop them from doing something, go play. Yeah, you can chew grass. It doesn't matter what it is, then you've got an issue. They need to be able to have options. So he gets a bit hypo, and the other dogs, he is allowed to, eventually play and wrestle and run around. But he can do what he wants. He can go near them. He just can't wrestle with them. He needs to learn to chill out a little bit. Then we'll have the one-on-one wrestling. Very good. Good boy. Okay, Rusta, leave it, please. Rusta, that's not leaving it. See right there how he's still focused? Farian. A good decision. Yeah, good decision. So that was still not focused or paying any attention or whatever else. And just with Miss Penelope, he's not allowed to follow her or sniff her or do any of that sort of stuff just because she's blind. It sort of puts her on a different level where she's allowed to go to places and do things. Inside, there's 2 king-size beds and like 6 couches and some armchairs and stuff. So he's allowed to go on anywhere he wants apart from on the big beds. So the puppy beds, he's not allowed. That just gives the other dogs a spot to go and a place that's safe. Gives them, whenever they're being frustrated, go play, come on, do something fun. Thank you. Very good. Good boy, Banjo. Just there with him attempting to play, as you've seen. He started to try to do it and biting on the butt. Hopefully I got it on the video. We'll see in a minute and I'll do some other stuff. And he's rediverted. Now, I used a short, sharp noise, instead of no. Every time we use the word no, it's more than just us saying it, for them and for us. Inside, we've got all preconceived notions or other thoughts we've previously had about the word no and what it means. So it might be how many times your boss has told you no, or your partner, or your kids, or whatever it is. But when we say the word no more than once, it actually comes from a different part of our brain, and we release pheromones into the air, or hormones that from the pituitary glands that bees, dogs, and horses and people all sort of sense and pick up. Check out a Mythbusters episode where they're looking at people jumping out of aeroplanes and people on a push bike. Now, they take a sweat sample out of both of those, and then in a blind study, they give those to other people to smell, and every single person who smelt the ones of the people falling out of the aeroplanes had a physiological reaction. So that sweat had a different chemical in it. It's exactly the same when dogs are freaked out, hypo, over the top, or any of those sort of things. So you've got to be able to control them at that time. So with him, you can get him to redivert, to do something else, which is great. But basically, you've got to have an understanding on why they're going to do it. He's just hypo, and he's used to wrestling with Cora, is his big sister. She's been in some other videos with assertive training. So once they learn how to do it and how to interact, then they can start to play a bit more. So I hope that makes sense from Nate and the Mutts. But saying that word no, as I mentioned, we've got all those hormones and those feelings, and good boy Simba, hiding in the dark. We've got all those feelings and hormones that are released when we use the word no. So if you were to use the word frogs instead of the word no, and if you say or I don't know, lollipop as your no word, lollipop's too long because it's too many syllables, but lolly as your no word, it's going to send a different message to the dogs. They're going to understand that it's actually just, no, don't do that, please stop, excuse me, etc., that you're saying. So when you're saying no, it's not really just you saying no. It's the same as, I don't know, if you mention words, there's a pretty little bird. It's the same as you mentioning a word or something bad, you know, work or Monday morning or 5 o'clock start or whatever, any of those things. We have a physiological response or an action with that. And once again, that Mythbusters episode shows it very clearly how we have physiological responses as humans, not just animals. So don't use the word no. Give him something else to do, redivert him. So if he doesn't do stop sniffing or, okay, go play, come on. Let's go. So if he doesn't stop doing that, his Farian is he goes into a time, good boy, you're being very good, good decision. He goes into a timeout area, and in that timeout area, they then, you know, he knows what's going on. Good steal, Jess. Come on, come on. Goofball. So yeah, so looking at all the tails. Good boy, Banjo, too, when he bit you on the butt. I saw that. I know, you're very good. Thank you, Rusta. Good boy, Neptune. Rusta, leave it. Thank you. Oh, good shake off. So, Rusta, far in, or go near him again. See when he looked back there? That's the same as... Okay, far in, now. Far in, now. So that's his Farian spot. When I say leave it, you leave it. So that was him just looking back towards Neptune in his direction. Now, admittedly, he's just being a puppy. He just wants to go and play. I understand that. He's a dog. They've got to do their dog things, yeah? But the dog fight he had was serious. And he's not going to be able to live there if he continues fighting. So the easiest way for me to get animals to learn how to interact is learn rules and respect before they start to do that interaction. Some people think it's cruel. Some old methods of a company in Australia called Dog Tech use don't touch the dog at all for 2 weeks unless under certain circumstances. I don't agree with that. It does work, but it's, I don't know. I think if kids are freaking out, they need hugs and love and affection. They just can't go and play with all the other kids' toys because they're going to break them. Once they know how to sit down and respect, then they can play with the toys or do whatever they want. Take care, ladies and gentlemen, from Nate and the Mutts. See ya. Oh, hang on. Jess. Come here. Jess. Jess. You want to know the difference between dogs? That's a border collie. That's a hyperactive plus plus. And that's a princess. She used to be that hyperactive. See ya. Just a quick side note. Now, if anyone's got dog aggression or dogs attacking other dogs and things along those lines, some of the prerequisites I've got for this to work is all of my other dogs are under almost 100% control. So that way it allows for trust and they trust me it's not going to happen. Take care. See ya. Bye.